I went on a date with this guy. Little did I know he is a serial killer. Ladies, please be careful out there and make sure anyone that you go anywhere with, your family members know where you are. Anyway, so I met this guy on a dating app and we've been vibing, we chat a lot and we seem to like be compatible and we both like each other. So we set up a date. Well, he did arrange the place and then he asked me if I like anywhere specific. I said I'm not really too fussed. So he arranged for everything, for the restaurant and everything. So the day comes, I go on the date with him. Everything was fine. We vibed, we chat. Like I said, everything was a match. And we both liked the same things. We had a lot of things in common. So I thought, okay, this is really a good day. So at the end of the date, we leave. He goes home, I go home. I get home and then I get changed and then like comfy watching stuff on, TV. And I get a phone call from the guy. He said, oh, hey, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I've been trying to get hold of my roommate because I didn't bring my key with me, but I can't get hold of him. He's not at home and I can't even get hold of him. So do you mind if I come to your place and then just sit for a while until I'm able to get hold of my roommate? So I said, okay, that's all, not a problem. Thought nothing of it. Red flag 1. I should have actually just said, no, sorry, you can go to other male friends' houses. But what did I do? Being nice, thinking, okay, this is a nice guy. My instincts are like, okay, yeah, that's fine, not a problem, come over. So he comes over, we sat there chatting, and, we had a couple of drinks and then watched movies and everything. Nothing happened, that's it. So it was getting really late and I'm really tired. So I said to him that I'm going to go to bed. And you can just sit at the living room and make sure that, when your roommate gets hold of you, you can just leave. So I get to bed and after a while, I fell asleep. Then I hear a knock on the door. But when I went to bed, I made sure I locked my bedroom door. So I heard a knock on the door and I thought, okay, who could this be? But then, yeah, it's him. So I didn't open the door and then I shouted, I said, oh, what's the matter? So he said, oh, hey, my phone battery just died on me. And do you happen to have a charger on you that you could actually just let me, use in case my friend try to get hold of me? So I said, yeah, there is a charger in the living room. That was it. He didn't say anything. And then I went back to bed again. After a while, I hear a knock again on the door. And then I said, okay, what's the matter? So he says, oh, by the way, that phone charger is not working. Do you happen to have another charger in your room that you can just open the door and then let me use that charger? So I started panicking and thinking, no, that is something not right. So I decided to ring the police. So the police arrived. I didn't still come out of my house. So the guy actually let the police in. So the police were shocked. So they rang me what they saw. They were very, very shocked. And they rang me and they said, you need to come down here and, identify the guy and also see what is going on downstairs in your living room. To my surprise, when I go down, my whole living room and kitchen was covered in plastic. And there was a tool box with medical tools inside the box. So can you imagine if actually I had opened the door the first time that he rang, or maybe if my room door didn't have a lock on, or maybe I didn't even lock the door and went to bed, what would have happened to me? I wouldn't have been alive today to tell my story. So I was very, very shocked. So the police arrest him and then he's now in prison.
What a story, guys. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video, and don't fail to leave your thoughts in the comment section. So you know that this world is really getting very, very deep. People no longer have conscience. People no longer care about life. They don't care about unaliving someone. They don't really care about, it seems like the demons are just roaming all about, possessing people, and they end up doing things they're not supposed to, things they would later on regret or even be proud of. So ladies out there, you really need to be careful. This lady here, it's actually a true life story, as you can see. And the truth is that Adibin, she ended up opening her door. Okay, Adibin, she ended up opening her door. That would have been the end of her. Nobody would have known what happened. Nobody would have known, okay, this is a man that must have confessed love for her. This is somebody that that told her he loved her and ended up killing her. I just want to say this. I've always been saying it, and I will always say it again anytime. Like today, I saw a video posted by Very Dark Man of a young girl. She should be probably in her early 20s. She is from Delta State, Nigeria, and she ended up seeing herself in Abuja. The story has it that she was thrown out of a tricycle, and she was almost half naked when thrown out of the tricycle. And God, thank God for God, somebody was there to rescue her. But the man that rescued her said when he saw her, when she was thrown out, she was kind of half naked, but before she knew it, she was completely naked. So he tried to like rescue her, like try to get some clothing for her to cover up, and then take her, questioning her to try to get information from her. But it seems the girl's mentally was gone. She's not okay. She couldn't even say her name. She couldn't remember anything. She couldn't remember what happened to her. So 4 days now, they're trying to like know where, get information from her. She cannot really tell, apart from, they said, the guy said when she was thrown out, after, rescuing her and giving her clothing to put on, there was a woman selling by the roadside that helped, also, showed concern over her, and then asked, since she couldn't talk, the lady said, okay, they should take, Nigeria is a very religious country. They should take her to her pastor that would pray over her. So if it's kind of a spell on her, she will receive back her senses. So they did that. But thank God for God again. She was able to talk, like say her name and then say where she's from. But other than that, she can't really remember anything else for 4 days now. I just want to tell ladies, I understand, at certain points in our life, we need love. We want somebody to love us. We want to love someone, and we need all the care. We need a man in our lives. And with the technological advancement going on in the world, dating have really, jumped from, one-on-one thing, offline thing, one-on-one, seeing somebody, knowing somebody, and then onto online. Like, there are dating apps there that recommend people for people, match makes. And that doesn't mean you should be careless, okay? That doesn't mean you should be careless. You have to be very security conscious. You have to be very protective of yourself. Do not trust nobody, especially people that you don't really know. I would always say, if you want to go on a date, okay, if you want to go on a date, especially people that you don't really know, people you meet online, yeah, it has become a new normal that you always meet somebody online. And if they want to see you, make sure wherever people are going on a date, the venue of the date is an open place. And also make sure that the people you leave behind, that's your family, knows about this person. The picture should be, there should be somebody in your home that you can really tell your secret to. Okay, meaning that when you're going on a date with this fellow or this man, you should be able to disclose the picture of the person to your family member, the person you trust so much, and then tell them where you're going, to the venue of where you're going, and make sure it's an open place, a place that if anything happens, somebody can help you. Like this lady now, she just took, that was very risky of her. Somebody just met, and he followed you to your house, and the next thing, thank God, for intuition, you just allow, he got into your house, and then you put him somewhere, and thank God you have your own room to yourself, and things wasn't aligning, you could feel it, and thank God for all the wisdom that came upon her at that time. I think it's just God. If not, this guy would have unalived her. That's the truth. And nobody would know his whereabouts. Nobody would know how that happened. And the same guy will continue doing this to ladies. So guys, be very careful out there. I should just share this with you because it seems ladies are really endangered species now in the world. At the end of the day, they always, say, oh, you went on a hookup, you went on this, especially where I'm from in Africa, Nigeria specifically. even when you know you're as an innocent as a lady, simply because you know you've been killed. You know, probably you went on a date and you got killed. Could be somebody you trust. It could be even a boyfriend, and you got killed. The next thing is that you went on a prostitution spree. That's always um, the words that we use on you, that you went on a hookup. So guys, you have to be very careful. Protect yourself. Make sure you, wherever you're going on a date in, it's an open space, it's an open area where people are. Talk about whatever you need to talk about. Make sure to drop the person's phone number. Make sure you even let the person realize that you've given his details to somebody at home. Okay. That way, if at all he had wrong intentions about it, he's going to have a rethink and not do you harm, because already you've like pre-exposed him to the people that cares about you. So it might just start behaving abnormally and then leave you alone. So guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and please stay safe.